happy 2025. I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm still here. I made it to 2025. And I promise you, you cannot tell me that God is not real, okay? Okay? Let me tell you what I have been through since the last video. And according to YouTube, my last video I posted was 10 months ago, almost a year. And I didn't realize it because it went by so fast, okay? But let me tell you, I'm gonna pick up where I left off with the last video because that's where the holdup was, okay? That last little spot that was in the back of my head. After the radiation, okay, I developed. Let me see, can I pronounce it? Let me see, can I pronounce the name? Radiation necrosis. Radiation necrosis. I think I'm saying it right. I'm not sure. Okay, so what that is a side effect from the radiation, and it caused like a, I don't know, it affect the area where you got radiation at. So it caused like a swelling and everything like that. And it can grow and grow and grow. It's not a tumor, but it is the effects after it. And it can cause the same effect as if you was to have a tumor there. So after the radiation, I had to keep getting MRIs to make sure that, you know, the swelling was going down, but it wasn't. It was increasing, which was causing me to be off balance, which was causing me to be dizzy, you know, develop the vertigo again and everything like that. And so every 8 weeks, I would have to go and get an MRI done. Every time you turn around, get an MRI. Everything, even though it wasn't growing that much, it was still growing. Like they said, like the size of the tip of a pin. That's how much it was growing, which wasn't much, but over those 9 months, after those little tips of pins, you know, it was getting bigger. So at first, when I went to the radiation doctor to try to treat, I'm like, okay, so what can we do? Because now it's like, you know, what can we do? It's still growing. So they wanted me to try a natural supplement. I forgot the name of it, but it's just frankincense, you know, like at the Bible, frankincense, you know. So I was taking that. They wanted me to take like 3 in the morning and 3 at night. And it was like big like that big. And it was you know, like the little capsule type thing. I don't know. But it was big, okay? And so I was taking them, and then when I was taking them, it made, I was experiencing bad headaches. It made, I had stopped at one time with the headaches after the radiation. I'm like, okay, it's easing. But once I started taking it, it was hurting all the way back again. Like from the back of my head all the way up. And it was like, oh, and then it got to the point where I would just lay down. I'm just like, oh my God. I would take, you know, Tylenol or whatever. And it was just hurting too bad. I'm like, okay. So finally, after those months of still getting still getting the MRI, still growing, finally they said, okay, you're going to have to go to a neurosurgeon. And I'm like, why? They was like, because if that didn't work, it's making you going to have to get brain surgery. Now, I know when everybody hear brain surgery and you're like, Because I know I was. So I said, brain surgery. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. And then they said, well, just go and just talk to him. Hear him out. Hear him out. Just talk to him. I said, okay. So I went. They explained it. I mean, I went to them. And when I tell you, they explained it to make me feel more calm. And my mama, she was kind of like, iffy too. It made her feel calm and everything. So we talked about it, weighed our options and everything. And then I was like, okay, fine. So from back when I did the video, which was 10 months ago, that's what, like around March, 9 months, 10 months ago, March, somewhere in there. I don't know when the last time I did a video. But to now, to December 3rd, okay? December 3rd is when I had the surgery. So after going back and forth to appointments, it's growing big, I finally had the surgery done, okay? They showed me when I went to the last visit what they would do and everything. And I'm gonna insert some pictures, okay? To show you after the fact, not during surgery. I didn't get anything during surgery or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this. So after the surgery, and you have to go to ICU. So I went and I went into ICU. I woke up, the nurse sitting beside me on my right, and I'm like, I already done did surgery. I'm finished. She was like, yeah, you out. You in the ICU. I'm like, I don't feel nothing. She was like, because you on medication, of course you don't feel nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then it was just like, okay, my brain surgery went fine. So what they did, they went in, they scraped the necrosis out. They cut my scalp or whatever. Then they cut the skull, like a little small piece of skull. And then she said that she put it over to the side, like in solution, while they did the surgery. The surgery was like 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, somewhere in between there. And they scraped it off the skull because it was mostly attached to the skull too. They scraped the necrosis off the skull. They got it off my brain and whatever. They took their time and did it. They put it in, screwed it back in. She said I got like 11 screws in my head. Then they of course did the stitches. I went blank. They did the stitches. So they stitched me up and everything, and then they put staples. I had like 21 staples. So from like midpoint to my neck. The only part, like once the medication wore off, the pain that I felt was on my neck. Because you can't, like, I couldn't turn my head. And so my neck was stiff. Like, it was stiff, and that was the only part that hurt the most, like, was my neck. They gave me some good medication to go home, but I didn't need to take it because my head wasn't hurting. It was just my neck. And I was just like, okay, like I was thinking brain surgery, you gonna be like, oh, no. I did the surgery that morning, like I think we did it at 7 o'clock. I ended up waking up from the surgery. I went home the next day. That's how I recovered, because they was like, oh, she walking, she recovering. So I recovered so fast. I went home the next day. That was it. I was supposed I was supposed not to drive for 2 weeks. They told me you can't drive for 2 weeks. I had things to do. Okay. I took 1 week off. My mom helped me. She helped me for the past, the couple of days after. After that, it was like, okay. It's like everything I just had to do, you know what I'm saying? And I did it, okay? But still, I ain't giving y'all, listen to your doctor. Listen to your body. They tell you not to drive, don't drive. But I had some stuff I had to get done, because if not, it wouldn't have got done, okay? But anyway, so the stitches was in my head. The staples was in my head for 2 weeks. And finally I went in to get them taken out. I thought they were gonna like numb it or put them in sleep before they take them out. No, they just got like the staple remover and just. I didn't feel it. It didn't hurt. I was like, what? Brain surgery? I was not scared. I was not scared. I was not in pain. I thank God. And today I feel so good, So the other day, because I said I'm gonna wait to post this video because I had a PET scan scheduled, and everybody know what a PET scan is. It targets to see if you have cancer in your body. So you have to take this radiation solution and radioactive solution, and they put it in your veins. If you have cancer, it lights up when they go on the machine. It lights up to see if you have like any cancer in your body, and it tells you where the cancer is at. So I said, I'm gonna wait. I said, I need to do a video to tell them how much God had blessed me and what God had did for me. But I said, wait till this PET scan. So I know. And to this day, because I took the PET scan the other day, got the results. Nothing is in my body. No cancer flashed up at all. None in my head, none in my chest, none in my liver or lungs, okay? No cancer. Now, granted, I'm still, have to take the cancer pills every day. Still have to go get my Herceptin every 3 weeks. That's because the type of cancer that I do have, or that I was diagnosed with, I could not get surgery. Okay, could not get surgery, could not get radiation and be done with it. Some people say, oh, they have cancer, and they can go get the surgery and then the cancer's gone. They ain't got to do pretty much nothing else but probably like take a pill every day. But me, I'm still doing the 3 weeks of going to get chemo. Still not a hard chemo, just a hormonal chemo. And I still have to take the chemo pills, which is kind of hard because it causes hair loss and all that. So I still have to do that because I'm not qualified for the surgery and the other thing. But I don't have anything in me right now. So with 20, and it came at the right time too. I'm like, because I put this on my vision board. Oh, I wish my vision board is downstairs. I wish I would have brought it upstairs. But on my vision board, the first thing I have on my vision board is cancer free for 2024, right? Cancer free. But I'm taking my meds. I'd rather take my meds, get my 3 weeks. I'm good. Well, that's pretty much what I wanted to update you guys on. I'm happy. And let me say this. 2024 has been a year of change. 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 2024 I did not realize until I actually talked to people face to face how many people pray for me. I mean, y'all, when I'm telling y'all, when I heard the word brain surgery, I had to tell my mom. I know she was hurt. I like my mom is like, my rock, and she tried to hide stuff from me to try to make me not feel some type of way, but I think she hurts more than I do. I don't know, but I think she hurts more, but she tried so hard to fake. But I could tell in her face, like, girl, stop, And my dad is so sensitive, but I love him though. But when I tell you, and my stepmom, love her too. So, just the amount of people that was like, I'm praying for you, that I did not know that was praying for me, or did not know the situation. I did not. I truly appreciate that. Like, truly appreciate it. Like, really. And like at Thanksgiving, when we had Thanksgiving, I have not seen my mom, like sister and them for and that's how the family for a long time, because we used to have Thanksgiving all the time. Then COVID hit and it like stopped. But then when we got together this Thanksgiving, and I told them, because right after Thanksgiving I had to get the surgery. And so I'm like, y'all pray. Like my Aunt Cindy, that's her name, Cindy, and my mom, Sheila, they was there when they was prepping me for surgery. And when I seen my mom, of course, had to drive me there and everything. Like, but when I seen my Aunt Cindy walk in too, I'm like, they showed up. They showed up like she was there. My mom was there. I want to cry, but I love them so much. And before the surgery, when they laid hands on me and prayed for me, I knew God had me. Cause, hold on. Okay. So, like I said, I knew God had me because it was one morning I woke up. This was after Thanksgiving. Oh, was it before? It was before Thanksgiving. I think it was like the day before Thanksgiving, the day or two before Thanksgiving. I woke up and I was just crying. I woke up crying. I'm like, how do you wake up crying? Like, it was like I was crying in my sleep, and I woke up and I was still crying, like tears actually on my face. I'm like, how are you waking up with tears, crying? And I have this book that my aunt had gave me a while ago, some years ago, and something said grab that book and go to the day. It's like you read the book, you read the verses per calendar day. It's like based like that. So January 1st you have this to read, January 2nd have it, January, like that. So that day, it was like November, I forget what day. I'm sorry, y'all, but it is marked down in the book. And when I opened up the book, and the scripture actually helped me because it was what I was dealing with at that time. But I clearly heard it said, go grab the book, open it up to today's, and read it. I was like, okay. I did it. I opened it, and I was like, oh, thank you. And actually, I went on the Bible. I have the Bible app, so I went in the Bible, and I pulled up the scripture again. I screenshot it and sent it to my mom. I said, this is what I woke up to. They told something told me to read this out, and this is a scripture. I said, because I woke up crying. And then she was like, see, God got you. I was like, I know. Y'all. It's something that I'm supposed to be doing in life that's going to help somebody. I don't know who. But God is not letting me go, okay? Okay? I am blessed. When I tell you I'm blessed, I am blessed. I don't have, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is going to be huge. And I'm telling you, God got me. He got me. But anyway, y'all, 2025, new year. I'm doing my vision board right now. Make sure, you do one or make some goals for yourself, something positive, always, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. God is real. God is real. All right, y'all. Thank you. And I love you. Bye.